And you're tuning into the Black House Fire Radio, and you're listening to.
Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in on Let's Pop with me, Ewoton-Longoria, the new host on the Blackfire Radio Network. I'm so excited to have you guys. The Let's Pop show is all about talking about the African identity and our power and potential of what we can be, what we can achieve without having any doubt or disbelief in who we are. We're just having a conversation with the people who are basically set a status quo on a footprint that we can basically follow. And we're having this conversation with Keith in regards to that.
All
Keith, are
right,
you
I'm here.
there?
I'm back. I'm here. Okay, family.
Are you?
We're gonna. I'm
Mhm.
here. So we're gonna teach Eric Tom about boot licking, hook dancing, backstabbing, house Negro, Steve Harvey. See, I know. See, and this is
Right.
why you guys get mad about us and the Africans not knowing anything. They're growing up in a culture, guys, that they just given media, and they haven't been told how to like a Joby knows how to do now, how to take that and dissect it. So don't get mad when she doesn't understand who Steve Harvey is. So let me
Right.
explain to her. Okay, so Steve Harvey, most stories you hear about him are lies. Okay, he just makes up nonsense. He's not. He's like I know this gonna destroy your mind too. Like Oprah Winfrey, no good boot licking ass. Oprah Winfrey was anti-black. So
Hmm.
understand, you have a white power structure, Iraton, that's global. The white
Right.
power structure is global, not just the United States, the global white supremacist power scheme.
Right.
So, in order for me to run this con I'm running, I must
Hmm.
incorporate some black people to help me keep the other blacks down and to substantiate my white power. Okay?
Right.
So
Right.
this is what Steve Harvey and these other entertainers you see are put up there to do. They're there to really, the majority of them, ones that are or the ones that are honest, they got to get out of Hollywood because they get destroyed or get out of the entertainment business because you're there as a as a stopgap for white power,
Hmm.
and these Negroes are willing agents for white people, and Steve
Right.
Harvey's one. So let me name just. I know, Jim. There's so many. I'm gonna just give her one. I'm gonna get.
Okay.
She's gonna be so surprised. Okay, so let me give you one incident. A few years ago, Eriton,
Okay.
there's this white woman, right? And so since black people in
Okay.
America are known for cooking, white people in America are known for cooking, right? Let me
Okay.
call him back. Okay. Black people known for cooking because we were enslaved, taken from Africa by these white people, right? We were taken in slavery. And
Right.
so we did
Right.
all the building of America, we did all the cooking, cleaning, and everything. So some things I'm gonna show
Yeah.
you that's gonna like it's gonna bend your mind. So I'll
Okay.
be back later. So you have this white lady who's a cook, but none of those recipes were hers. She was using black people's recipes, and she became a millionaire doing that, right? So she employed
Right.
because the system is designed to make sure white people stay on the top and black people
Yeah.
stay on the bottom as laborers. Okay,
Right.
so
Right.
it came to pass that it was found out that she was calling black people niggers, right? Stealing the recipes and not paying them well, but just call them while they working, calling them dirty niggas. Ah, you niggas get back to work, you filthy niggas, right? And then when she was doing the functions, when she had like these galas, these like parties, right? She had
Yeah.
she had employees she had employees dressed up like slaves and serve other white people food, and black people were supposed to be slaves and not barely get paid, and everybody was calling black people niggas and being disparaging against them, right? Ah,
Hmm.
you niggas. So that got out, and of course they need somebody now to give cover. So they have their puppet Steve Harvey they
Right.
gave a show to, so he would come in and soften the blow so it really wouldn't destroy her too much. So she comes and say, I never knew calling black people niggas was bad. My father called them dirty niggas, so I thought I called them dirty niggas too. And Steve I said, yeah,
Right.
I can understand you calling us dirty niggas. That's okay. Sometimes we can be dirty niggas.
Right.
Here at times, sometimes we are
Yeah.
dirty niggas. So I
Right.
want you so I want you to And Joby showed you how to share your screen, right? And
I'm
Joby showed you
sorry.
how to share. And Joby showed you how to share your screen.
Um, she's coming. Not really.
Okay.
You're like
So,
a fast
Joby, I want
show.
you. Yeah, Joby, I want you to show how to share a screen. I wanted to go to YouTube and
Yeah.
I want to look up Steve Harvey
Yeah.
and you got. I just lost the lady. What's the lady's name? Jibba Jabba. I had it on the tip of my tongue. Damn, what's her damn name? I just had it in my. I lost. Cause you get somebody, they just lose it. Hold on. Steve Harvey and what's her name, Jibba? What's the Paula Dean? Paula Dean. Say
All
say
the same.
say Paula Dean. Say Steve Harvey has a conversation with Paula Dean. Put that into your YouTube search. See what videos come
Alrighty.
back. So they use him. This is one aspect. So of course black people were mad that she found out she had black people as slaves. She wasn't paying them. So she was making millions of dollars off of black women's recipes, Ewoton, and saying that
Right.
black people are stupid, we're fucked up, we're slaves. And she said, why should I have to? I didn't know anything about it. My daddy called them niggas and slaves. As this is the 21st century, Ewoton. She don't know another call. So he gives them cover. So that's what he's
Okay.
used as. See if you can find something on that. Then I'll give you a bunch of other incidents. There's so many to count. There's so many. But that's what they'll use. That's why he's giving a show. That's why he's put there, Ewoton. That's
Right.
why he's there to give
Right.
cover to white supremacy.
Right.
So you can play
Okay.
one. She's like, oh, Steve, I didn't know. I know you didn't know. It's okay. Some of these niggas are dirty. It's okay to call us niggas and disrespect us and not pay us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put, click the button there. Click the video. So my other videos are. Click the video.
Okay.
The one you watch. There you go, like that. Yes, man. There you go. That's cute.
Yeah, that's it. Name something people know about Beaver.
Oh no, not that. But damn, he had on his other show. No, that's the game show. He brought that's how despicable white supremacists. They brought this no good a racist broad on the game show. So what they doing? What you see here? I don't watch this dumb game show, but what they try to do that means to rehabilitate. Yeah, go right there. That one, the talk show one.
Okay.
Yeah. So what they did is they took pause that for a second. Just pause it for a second.
Okay.
Let me explain.
Okay.
What you see them doing, they're trying to rehabilitate her. They're using him to rehabilitate her. So he's the
Okay.
black flunky. So they use a black
Right.
face to rehabilitate her. Say, oh, well,
Right.
he don't mind her calling black people niggas, and he's okay. So it's okay to call black people niggas and disrespect us
Right.
and all that. So
Yeah.
that's what you see. So he's the willing tool to do it because they gave him a show. Go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead, play it. I'm gonna just,
Okay.
And Bobby. I'm not a journalist. And I'm just a guy.
I'm just a guy.
Platform on
See, I'm that platform that the white people gave me to save other white people. So I'm gonna throw my own people under the bus.
Right.
understand why they felt that way.
I think that I do, Steve, and I think it boils down
You
to
think, you think
expect to do better from me.
I'm expected to call them dirty niggas.
Yes, I wanted to hear it for myself. What did you
See,
in this?
see, what did you learn from calling black people niggas and treating them bad and stealing all their money?
Right.
Now this is one example, Eric, of a hunter with this no good coon. That's why black
Right.
people don't fuck with him.
Mm. Are you there, kid?
Yeah, I'm still here. You can
Okay.
still play it. But
To sit down with her and see where her head really was. And,
see what her head really was.
with it. And I think you'll be really
See, remember, we don't have no power airtime. He's put on by her people. Black people don't own shit. He's put on TV by her people. If he ever does anything really black, they're going to get rid of his ass.
Right. So basically, he's co-front.
Yes, exactly. That's why. So he's like, well, I just want to find out what she said. Everybody knew what she said. Everybody knew what she did. She knows she called black people niggas. She knows she stole their recipes. She knows she made millions of dollars off the backs of black women while they were kept in poverty.
Right.
She kept them in poverty every time. She paid them nothing while she made millions of dollars.
That's not right.
Yeah. He don't care. He don't give a shit about that.
Right.
It is. We have never learned anything, y'all, on the top of that mountain. This is where we learn our lessons.
Where?
This is what builds character.
See, this is what builds character every time. I learned not to. I didn't know not to call these niggas. I didn't know not to treat them. I didn't know not to treat Ewoton as a slave because she's black. I didn't know no better Ewoton.
That is not the right answer. Actually, everything there was basically wrong because he's saying this is where we build character, but it's something which has always been there before time, literally.
Yeah, that's what she tells. She tell you, I call you niggas because I think of you as niggas. He's there to give cover. So yes, it's okay you call them niggas. And I got a platform, Ewoton. I just want to know what happened. Got a platform given by her people, not by us. So now let's go to part when okay, let's get out of that. I'm just like just do 2 or 3. It's too many to go on, guys, to get airtime and thing on Steve Harvey. Now let's do the Steve Harvey and Monique thing. Let's see, remember when Oprah threw Monique under the bus because she wouldn't pay her money because Monique said, I want to stay home with my family. That's when they made that debaucherous movie to destroy. See, look, I understand what Hollywood is built for every time. It's to destroy black people's image. That's why that's what it is. Hollywood, the people you see acting, they're willful because they want to be stars and make a little bit of money. They're willfully help to destroy black people's image globally. And then when they cry at the end of their career, they ain't made no money. We're supposed to be sad. Oh, they ain't paid us no money. So what? They paid no money because you destroyed our image? All these damn drug dealers and prostitutes you've been praying and all this other gangster shit you've been showing black people? Get out of here. No, but they ain't paid me what I'm worth. But so you had a movie, one of the most debaucherous movies ever made by Oprah and Tyler, but one of the most heinous movies ever made every time. And so I'm trying to cut Monique some slack because she should have never made it, but she made it, and she won. They gave her an Oscar for it because it's black people in the joke in Hollywood. Every time you got to black people only get Oscars for playing slaves, fucked up people, drug dealers. You don't get paid in Hollywood as black people to do something uplifting, do a real good role that benefits black people. You got to be like when you've seen the Kenyan young lady won an Oscar, Lapita. She played an American slave.
So true.
That's the no joke. That's the no joke. You gotta play that's the joke. You're not getting no Oscar. There's no black woman play no upright and inspirational woman aircraft. You gonna play a slave getting beat and whipped and raped. And that movie got raped, got beat, everything else. So this movie with Monique in it, she decided, they wasn't gonna pay her to go out and do promotion, right? They wanted to go promote this filthy movie. He said, but we're not going to pay you. He said, what you want? You want me to travel to France and go all these places and spend my own money to promote the movie when you're supposed to pay me to promote it? They said, yeah, that's exactly what we want you to do.
Right.
Right? And so, yeah. So Oprah and Tyler, these other heinous ass bastards, yeah, exactly what she said. No, I'm going to stay with my family because the holidays, because my boys are young. I'm going to
Yeah.
stay with my family. They
Right.
said, bitch, you better not stay with your family. You do, we're gonna blackball your ass.
Mm-hmm.
So they blackballed her. And so she tried to go to handkerchief head Steve, because they know things are puppet. So Steve, can you help me get back in with them? And so so Steve, of course, behind the scenes said, I'll try
Yeah.
to help you, Mo. I'll try to help you. I'll try to help you, Mo. But
Yeah.
you know, this Hollywood, you gotta do what those people tell you to do. You know if it's wrong. You gotta, you
Right.
gotta, you gotta suck up. So on this show again, she
Mm.
called him out. So type in your search up there and say Monique and Steve have it out on his show. So he said, brother, I came to you. You told me you don't mess with these people. You just do what you told to do. Cause they the money. You don't mess up the money. He don't care now. He don't give a shit about black people. He's a coon. He's a bootleg. He was
Right.
put there because he do the business of white people. That's why he's
Mm.
there. Go ahead, you play.
This is Monique.
But
I'm telling
just to cut you short, Keith,
Okay.
in regards to like
Yeah. Go ahead.
people or young Africans or what all over the world, they're basically looking up to these people and they're like, I want to be like this or I want to achieve this in
Because
life, right?
exactly because the Africans have not built nothing themselves. What have you built? Why
Right.
you want to go to? What have you built? What have
Right.
Africans built? The Africans
Right.
always want to go to everybody else's dance, but never create the dance themselves. They went, I want a Grammy every time. I want a
Yeah.
Grammy. But the Grammys
Yeah.
is filthy. The Grammys are controlled
Mm.
by them, and you only win a
Right.
Grammy if you're doing something that benefits them. That's why the
Yeah.
Africans got lucky. So they don't really know. So imagine Ewoton. So you grow up in a world where you don't know how the world even really works, right? As an African, you really don't know really how the world works. I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't understand. You see people
Right.
on TV.
Mm-hmm.
You don't understand who actually owns the TV. Why are these
Right.
black people that you see on TV put there? If you're
Right.
talking about anything real, or you okay? If I'm gonna put you on, okay, imagine I own all the TV, all the media here, John.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
first thing I'm gonna do for you, I'm gonna do brain typing. It's called brain typing. So I'm gonna come ask you. I'm gonna ask you questions, here, John. I say, here, John,
Yeah.
how do you feel about black people being on the bottom? Are you cool with that?
Mm.
And you say no. I said, oh, you
Right.
definitely not getting no show. I'm done with your ass.
Right.
You out of
Right.
you out of. If you say, well, you know what, I got no problem with that. They are what they are. Okay, well, are you willing to go against black people on certain issues?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course I am. So those people are the only people you see on TV, but you don't
Right.
understand the image because you just see an image on. Understand the image is an image. It's all phony. This man
Right.
you see as Steve Harvey is a phony. His whole
Right.
career, every black comedian,
Mm-hmm.
he's supposed to be a comedian, but he's not funny, right? So there's a
Right.
comedian that just died,
Mm-hmm.
about now, but Bernie Mac's been dead about 10 years, okay?
Right.
And so Steve Harvey had so much jealousy for this man because he was actually funny, and so and he was a good-hearted man. He was a good man. He told you the industry was filthy. He said,
Yeah.
I would go to Hollywood and I go back home. I don't stay in California, LA, and I'm from LA. That's where I'm born and raised. So he said, I don't stay there. It's filthy. He tell you the truth. And so at that time, he'd become a major star, but he wouldn't play the game. He wouldn't throw black people under the bus.
Right.
And so Steve Harvey had a falling out with him because the producers wanted him and not Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey would go behind this man's back and call white people and say, I'll do the role cheaper, Ewoton. Don't pick
Right.
him. I'll do it even cheaper. But they didn't want him because Steve Harvey's not talented. He can do these shows, but he's not a talent. So you understand, he's not talented. Everybody knows
Right.
he's not talented. So
Right.
he just put on by white people. You think it's some struggle. He struggled. He stuttered and he struggled to get up on TV. No, that's bullshit.
Right.
There was no struggle. He's a coon. They put him there. So, but his
Right.
talent, he has no talent. He's not funny. He's not a funny comedian. He has no talent, but he is a good gatekeeper. So they would put the less talented people that you see on TV, Ewoton are the less talented. They're the less
Right.
ones. They're the ones that are gonna do the bidding. So okay, there was I don't know if you know about the Taraji P Henson, right?
Yeah, I
She was
love her.
crying. Okay, she was crying about not getting paid right her whole career. I didn't
Yes.
get paid. I didn't
Yeah.
get paid right. Now they're gonna
Yeah.
blackball her ass. Now she open them gonna blackball. She's done. And
Wow.
she's done. Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
she's done.
Wow.
Yeah, this
Do
not
you
not a real
vouch for
work.
her? Do you
But
vouch for Taraji P. Henson?
do I do
Hello?
what? Every time, say it again. Do I do
Are
what
you
for?
are you rooting for her? Like, what do you think about Taraji P. Henson and her
I think
journey?
I think she's a good actor, but do I root for her? Fuck no.
Mm-hmm.
But she was making all these debaucherous ass movies that destroy our damn image. No, she wasn't upset about making these movies. She was a prostitute. She was a goddamn uh
Right.
all these other bad images, and they know what those images are for. To destroy us
Mm-hmm.
as a people. So none of them have
Right.
any character. None have no real character. Like, do I think she's a good actress? Yes. So what?
Yeah.
So what? But did she ever turn down any of these roles that destroyed us as a people globally? No. They're willing to do it. And the new movie that she was doing, it's a debaucherous movie, Ewoton. I
Right.
wonder, I'm going to make you guys watch that movie. I made my last day, I watched that shit.
Okay.
It's so debaucherous. It's not on Netflix right now, and we don't on the TV. You guys don't got, and there's no Amazon thing on the TVs in Africa. So I'm
Yeah.
waiting for it to come back to Netflix. So they remade this filthy movie, Eric. It's called The Color
Mm-hmm.
Purple. It's the most
Yeah.
heinous,
Color Purple.
wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the most
I
heinous,
agree. Yeah.
wicked ass shit. She didn't disagree to not making that movie, Eric.
Mm.
They try to blame her that it bombed, right? Say, oh, because she spoke out. She spoke out and said she wasn't getting paid. That wasn't why the movie flopped. The movie flopped because black people know 40 years ago that this was some bullshit,
Mm.
and it was destroying us as man and women. It would destroy the black man and black woman's relationship. That's
Right.
what the movie was done for. And Oprah being a tool, that's why they allow her to bring. They try to blame her for saying she didn't get paid right, right? The
Right.
thing is, she shouldn't have been in the shit at
In
all.
the movie. Right.
Yeah, she shouldn't have been in it at all if she was concerned. That's why black people don't give a fuck about it. Talking about, I didn't get paid.
Right.
So what? So what? So what? You didn't get paid. You shouldn't have did the movie at all because you tried to bring back. That movie was made 40 years ago, Ewoton, when I was a kid. 40 years ago, right?
Right.
I didn't know what I was looking at. I was looking at that shit. I didn't know how to process that. I didn't have the tools yet to understand that it was giving me propaganda, and it's a movie about black men hating black women hating black men. It was so refined. It was refined propaganda. But
Right.
through the years, that movie's been analyzed, and now the black community knows what it is now. So they try to bring the shit back in a music. They try to bring
Right.
this guilty movie back and have people singing and shit. You're like,
Right.
what? So I told Joby in December, I said, this movie's going to flop. Before she
Yeah.
came out talking about it, I told Joby, I said, this movie's going to flop. Black people will
Right.
not accept this movie. They know what it is. They know what it represents. They're not going to watch it.
Right.
So Joby said, you sure? I said, this movie's going to flop, Joby. Too many
Right.
people know what this movie represents. It's how the white man destroys us. What they do. So
Right.
and all these Negroes are willing agents. None of them said, I'm not gonna do the movie. And they all know. Growing up in America, they all know that movie's debaucherous, and we reject that movie. They know that. But they're
Right.
willing to do it because they're willing. All these people you see on TV are willing agents of black African destruction.
Right.
That's the sad fact. So like when you loving Kanye, I was laughing.
Yeah.
Kanye, that's another coon. That's another thing. Like, it's so funny. That's another moronic ass coon. But he got out of line. Yeah. That's the real. He got out of line,
Yeah.
and he tried to say some real stuff, and so they
Yeah.
destroyed it. They don't own nothing.
Sure.
That's what you look. what they do, Ewoton, they got gatekeepers.
Yeah.
For white supremacy to work, I must
Yeah.
put a few black people on and have you black people thinking that they made it. You're like, oh, I love Kanye, he's made it. Kanye is a boot-licking moron.
Right.
He's an absolute moron.
But he
So
came out of it, right? Like he was trying to speak about all these things, and now
he just that's a laugh. But no, he went back because they destroyed his ass. He went back. He said, okay. He tried to get some courage. He was drinking, right? He was drinking 2 years ago. He said, I
yeah,
was drinking, and then I realized what's going on. So he told some truth for like 3 seconds, right? These are people that actually run the world, which is true. These are people that own
yeah,
all the media, which is true. And
right,
then when they destroyed, they start taking all his money because those are the same people that gave him his money. Because
right.
they say he's not no independent. None of these
That
people,
artist.
uh, none of these people are independent. Ewoton, that I came from nothing, I made it, and look at my millions. No, that's all bullshit. That's baloney. That's all fraudulent. That's
Right.
how. That's for you to believe that shit. And so as soon as they pressed him and took all his money,
Hmm.
he thought, oh yes, I was wrong. I love everybody. These people are not bad. Please just give me back my money, white daddy. White daddy, give me back my money. White daddy, please. Please, white daddy.
Right.
But Kanye's a moron. He's an idiot. You know, they tell you,
Okay.
shout out to Uncle Luke. You guys see, go back and look at my show I sent you guys. Shout out to Uncle Luke, who's one of the famous rappers too. Told you what happens. They put you on.
Okay.
They put you
Right.
on. They give you 5 million followers, 5 million, all that shit. They do that for you. Then when you get out of
Yeah.
pocket and actually get a backbone, every time, then I start
Hmm.
destroying you. So this is what you see what happened to Puff
Right.
Daddy right now. Puff Daddy was put on P. Diddy, whatever that goofy Negro's name is now. Whatever. Call no
Right.
grown man, no P. Diddy. Sean Combs.
Right.
I'm going to call him with his name. And like, you got this other moron. Kanye, call me
Right.
Yee. No, nigga, I'm going to call you Kanye. What's your mama name? Doesn't call no
I would
grown man
need,
Yee. So,
Kate. I would need like a group or a list of people who have literally hustled in the right way in regards to achieving their dreams, so that I can really talk about that. Because I
you
feel
want
like
to
we
know?
also need. Yeah, of course.
Okay. Okay, we can't do it right now.
Not
We get the
now.
group of people. So, yeah. I try to research.
Yeah.
I try to research, but
Yeah.
most of those, usually those people get
Yeah.
killed. Usually those people go, it's not a happy ending. Most of those
Yeah.
people,
And that's
because
okay.
as African people, we have
Yeah.
not learned to come together in unity. Black people
Hmm.
practice tribalism. They practice not self-love. And so as a
Right.
group, globally, we're vulnerable. That's
Yeah.
why I built Black Ops 5. That's why, because it's a media that we own and can say the truth on. That's why we're shadow banned.
Okay.
But I knew that was going to happen because when I
Hmm.
first got on YouTube, I had big numbers. I knew as
Okay.
soon as I started talking about the truth, that
Yeah.
doesn't matter if you create your own ecosystem. So
It's so true.
ask yourself, why hasn't
Hmm.
any of these black people in Hollywood created their own ecosystem here, John?
Mm.
None
Right.
of them. Why haven't any
Right.
of these musicians that in this rap game created their own ecosystem, their own business?
Right.
They use us. Now there's a reason for that. They usually get killed. They usually get murdered because
Yeah.
that's
It is.
and most people don't understand that. Whenever they try to start their own ecosystem, the white power structure said, "No, you don't, nigga. You're supposed to be
Yeah.
the slave. You're supposed to be the slave on the bottom. So they'll come and kill
Right.
you, or they'll set you up. You know, they
That's.
put some kind of charges on you. So that's what's happening
Yeah.
now with Sean Combs, with P Diddy. The only reason why
Yeah.
this establishment coming after him because he's always used his usefulness up every time. So it's
Right.
not that people coming, it's the people that put him on are coming at him. There's too much
Mm.
now coming out, so they're going to get rid of him. They're going to destroy him and break him and impoverish his ass. They're going to destroy him because he knows too much information about them.
I agree.
He knows too much information about them. So they're the ones breaking his
Yes,
back. They're the ones all of a sudden,
of
both his houses, one in Miami, one in Florida, got raided at the same time. Those are the people that put
yeah,
him on. So imagine he's a 22-year-old moron, right? Well, how's a 22-year-old moron get head of a damn record company? The thing is, he don't never own anything. These folks put
yeah,
him on and made him
yeah.
pretend, okay, we're going to put you on. You already did your brain typing. You know you're going to fuck over
Oh,
black people. You know you're going to do all the, we know you're going to do all, that's real. That's what they do.
yeah,
You know you're going to do all
yeah,
kind of debauchery shit. That's what we
yeah,
want. You know you're going to steal these people's publishing and make sure all that money that the artist
yeah,
makes comes back up to us. That's what most of these artists here, Todd, end up
yeah.
broke and messed up. Most music artists end up broke.
Right,
all that money goes up
right.
to the all that money goes up to the powers that be. But when
Yeah,
you're young and impressionable, you don't know that. You just got a dream. You think, I got my dream. Look, I'm going to be famous. I can sing, Ewoton. My talent is going to get me out of here, Ewoton. It's my talent. Then you find out what the real world is. Yeah,
yeah.
your talent. Huh?
Yeah, we're almost winding up, Kate. But I would need a
Uh,
list of the people like maybe you look up to, or maybe who are like striving and
I don't
doing
look up.
better.
I don't look up. I don't look up to nobody.
What about
I,
there are people out there who need like mentors, or what are you supposed to tell them, kids? The young
men,
people who are
okay,
aspiring.
okay. Good question. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Mentor, I would tell them to look into themselves. You'll need to. No, you laugh. You laugh
Okay.
seriously.
No,
Right,
I'm
let me
listening.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
I'm
Let me
listening to
finish.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me finish while you laugh at me.
Okay. You
Okay,
know,
what I would tell
sometimes
them,
they're coming
what I
from
would
an
tell,
environment that doesn't offer such opportunities, right? And they have
I know.
TV, right?
I know that I
Yeah.
can't get past because TV is mind control.
Yes.
Todd, I got to. TV is mind control, and that's what it's set up for. That's what it was
Yeah.
created for. It's mind
Yeah.
control. It goes to your
Yeah.
subconscious mind. It's mind
Yeah.
control. So
So sure.
most people don't know that. Okay, if I was there in front of a child, I would
Mm.
tell them there's only one you. You don't need to look
Okay.
up to nobody. What you can do, you can
Mhm.
pat and see what they done
Mhm.
and admire it from a distance, but don't get encapsulated in another person's journey because their
Okay.
journey is not your journey. You're
I
your
like that.
own independent person, so you must
Right.
go within and take what's inside you and bring that forward. Don't ever idolize nobody. You know,
Right.
only person you idolize is in the mirror, looking back at you. That's the person
Right.
you idolize. You don't
Right.
idolize anybody because,
Mhm.
hey, I would tell them, I say, hey, these people you see on TV, what you see there is not real. It's all
Okay.
smoke and mirrors. It's all fake. These music,
Alrighty.
these music people you see, it's all fake. It's gonna hurt your feelings, and it's gonna hurt your feelings because you've been in some kind of fantasy. When you find
Right.
out who they really are, that they don't stand for anything. It's
Yeah.
all about the selfishness. So to end this on a note, do I give a shit about Taraji P Henson? Hell no. I'm not
Right.
crying for her ass because why she do the movie? She knew that
Yeah.
movie's about her being America. She's heard those conversations between black men and black women about that fucking movie. She's heard it,
Yeah.
but she doesn't care
Right.
about that. It's about her getting the bag. Then
Definitely.
she's only
I'm
she's
hearing
only
what
crying
you're saying.
she's only crying every time because her bag is not big enough. My bag is
Okay.
not big enough. I got the bag, but it ain't big enough every time. Oh no. My bag. You know good goddamn Oprah. Oprah said
We're
and Oprah
almost
told us.
winding up, Keith.
I'll be winding up.
But
Okay.
yeah, I appreciate you joining
And
me.
Oprah told her to shut her mouth. Shut your
Uh-huh.
goddamn mouth. Shut your mouth.
Alrighty. But I love what you've said about like those guys are aspiring, or the little kids coming up, or the youth coming up, and they're aspiring to like be like these people they see on
Yeah.
TV. What you've said is so
Yeah.
true. Like look within
It's like you
yourself.
looking at
And
Steve Harvey. You about to hear Steve Harvey?
I
Hey,
just
Steve
love
Harvey.
the motivation story about him. No, it's not about like
It's all
advertising or
it's
anything
motive.
about
We
that.
got So Wednesday when you come back up, we're gonna go Steve. Everything he says is a lie. It's all made up. It's all made up.
Now I'm
It's
gonna
all
look at it
shut
differently,
up.
but I'm
Shout
going
out
to do my
shout out to
research.
Shout out to Cat Williams said all that. Well, I already knew it was a lie. Cat Williams just told the truth. Everybody was all shocked. All that
Right,
shit's a lie. Steve Harvey,
right.
go back and research Steve Harvey's life. Everything he says is a lie.
I'm
All of
gonna
it.
do that tonight. I'm gonna do that to like mostly a lot of people that I've been kind of like not looking up to, but kind of seeing their journey and how they're basically made
Look up to
it.
yourself, Eriton. Yeah,
Right.
they've only made, if they made it, they're under white power, and
Yes,
they
as you
haven't
said.
built anything. You ask yourself, what have they built
Yeah,
outside of white power? See, he
that's
doesn't
so true.
own. If the name of the show is called Steve Harvey Show, right? He
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah, yeah.
own none of it. He's a
Right,
high-paid slave. He
right,
doesn't own any of them. So they fired him.
right.
I think they fired him a couple of years ago. They fired his
Mm.
ass. Get your,
Right.
because black people finally had enough of him. Yeah, black people finally had enough of him. They couldn't fool nobody no more. So the white people fired his ass. Yeah,
Right.
you can't. You're not no use to us no more. So before I leave, understand this one saying.
Okay.
Understand this one saying. I want you to say this. Repeat this for me. When
Okay.
white supremacy, I say, okay. So when white supremacy is done with their tools,
Uh-huh.
Ewoton, when white
Mm-hmm.
supremacy is done with their tools. Repeat after me. When white supremacy is done with their tools,
White
say that.
supremacy. White
When white
supremacy is done.
supremacy
Uh-huh.
is
Is
done with
done
their
with it.
tools,
Mm-hmm.
it breaks its tools.
It breaks its dome.
It breaks its tool.
The
TOOL.
tool.
It's tool. Yeah.
So when
Because
white
your tool,
supremacy,
yeah, white
uh-huh,
supremacy is done with its tools.
it breaks
It
its
breaks
tool.
its tools. Yeah, so you can't come
Right.
back and do no damage to them. So when they done using you,
Right.
they break you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
When they done with you, they break you every time you're out of it. So now what you see
Right.
happen to Taraji P. Henson, she's the most, they breaking her now. White supremacy
Right.
is done with its tools, they break their tools.
Yeah. That
So
makes sense. So true.
yeah, but I'm not gonna let you come back and do no damage to me. I'm getting rid of you. I'll use
Yeah.
you up, use you for what I need you, then I'm getting rid of you.
That is true. It makes sense literally. It does basically make sense.
Yes. I see you, Gemma. Yeah, I'm trying to teach her. Yeah, she loves. Hey, that. It's
Thank
gonna
you
be
for the love.
mind blowing. It's gonna be mind blowing for her how the world works. She's been idolizing all kind of bootlicks,
I was
hanging
not
to hood house people.
idolizing. Is it their journey is fascinating, not idolizing
Okay.
because
All
yeah,
right.
it's not,
Well,
but thank you for that information. I feel like I will
what
definitely look
what
into
one of the main bootlicks is goddamn Lapita Nago, whatever the hell her name is. That bootlicking broad.
right, right. But thank
She's
you for
a
everybody.
she's an open bootlick. What's up, man?
Right. Thank you, Key. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so
All
much
right.
for guys who are tuning on live on TikTok and
All
also
right.
live on YouTube and our live website. It was Ewoton with Let's Pop. I can see General
What's
Mosquito
up,
joined
family?
me. Chat
Yeah,
Shaddies,
yeah.
Size Music.
She's
Thank
gonna
you
look at
so
Steve
much.
Harvey on TV a little different. She's gonna go back and do some studying. All you gotta do
Girl,
when you get
I'm
home, when you
going
get
to
home
do that.
today, when you get
Yeah,
home today, go to
yeah.
YouTube and say, "Is Steve Harvey a coon?" On YouTube. Watch all these videos pop up.
Right, right. Thank you so much
What's
for
up,
that.
family?
General Mosquito is asking the name of the show. It's Let's Pop. It's all about our identity and also our potential as Africans. Next time on the show, I'll have more juicy and uplifting conversation in how we can be able to believe in ourselves and be motivated. Thank you so much for today. It's your girl Ewoton, and I'll see you next time.
Peace, family. Shout out to you, Steve Harvey. You
Bye. Thank you
Uncle
so much,
Tom
Steve.
Coon. Steve, Steve Harvey, such an inspiration. What? What? I gotta
It's
do
all
my
good,
Joby.
Steve.
I gotta do my Joby. What? What?